Welcome back.
How was your shit?
It was great. Thanks for outing me like that, bro. Yeah. Had to ship before the pod started. My bad, all right? You didn't want me to hold it. I'd have been sitting here.
Moving and jittering.
Yeah. But it's not just us this week. We have a guest today, Terezz Lee. What's up, brother? How we doing?
What's up, man? I'm good. I'm living life. I'm feeling great.
I bet you are after that vacation you just had.
Hey,
Introduce
man.
yourself. Tell the people who you are, what you do, etc.
Yeah. I am the owner of Look Good, Feel Good Coaching.
Whoa, no promoting your own shit on here, dude. All right, listen, get you.
It's just LF.
I'm just playing.
How would I say this? Owner of Look Good, Feel Good, ex-athlete, played volleyball my whole life up to college for my ACL. Gained a bunch of weight, lost 130 pounds. That was where I met Caden at summer shredding. And then kind of just been coaching, been learning, and just trying to enjoy life since then from losing all the weight.
Yeah, you do a pretty good job at that enjoying life thing. I will say that's one thing I admire about you is I don't think that I've ever seen you in a negative energy whatsoever. No, I don't. I will send. I'm going to send Julia a message and ask her how accurate that is. Just his soon to be wife,
Ooh.
by the way. But yeah. So I think, especially ever since you've broken out of the 9-to-5 world, I think it's been. It can't get any better than that. Right?
Yeah. Going from the 9-to-5 to working for yourself and not replying to someone else is probably the best thing in the world.
What were you doing?
We both asked the same. We two in sync on the podcast hosting.
I was a director of communication and development for a nonprofit agency in Illinois for the state of Illinois. And it was it was against child abuse. So it was very, what was that word that we used? Mentally fatiguing. Like just a lot of just having to be very, very serious when you go to work from 9 to 5, and then literally 30 minutes later, I got to be in the gym working out, just doing all this stuff. It was a very hard transition to go from that every day. Not for me.
Yeah, 100%. It was not for me either. Couldn't do it. I don't think it's for any of us.
Do you know how I could tell that I was not meant for a 9-to-5? I would be good at the very beginning, the first couple weeks, months, whatever, but after a minute, when they start bossing me around, oh, you need to clean this, you need to clean that, I'm like, no, I don't.
That's funny you say that, dude, because I had so many different jobs, and I think back to it, I'm like, I would just get to a point where I was like, I can't do this job anymore.
Yeah. When they start to micromanage me, I do my job perfectly, but when they start to micromanage me, that's where I get that's where my wire that goes off. I'm like, yeah, no.
But I would just get so bored. I would work, get really good at a job, and then I'm just like, I'm over this. And then they start telling me what to do. They're like, Terezz, do this, do this, do this. I'm like, I'm doing the job perfectly fine.
Knowing you how I know you right now, I can't fathom somebody ever telling you what to do and you ever just being like, yep, yes, sir. I can't.
Unless you're my coach, I got a problem. I will go out of my way to figure it out if you're not going to teach me. And then when they try to tell me, it's like, no, that's just not right.
Yeah. What got you into fitness?
Playing volleyball. When I got to college, we started lifting, and I had done some jump training when I was in high school. And that was when I started to oh shoot, I really do like lifting. This is fun. I enjoy training legs. Volleyball. Hey, legs is it. I don't got to train it that much now. Volleyball was the bread and butter. I got to lift, but I also got to play sports, got to be athletic. And then when I got hurt, after that, PT just didn't set me up the way I was supposed to. So I was like, I'll just start lifting. Really big into powerlifting. And I think that's where and we have these conversations too, that's where my enjoyment comes from lifting, is being able to go in there, obviously hypertrophy, build muscle, whatever. But I just like going in there and being a meathead and just being able to fucking throw weight around. That was the best thing in the world. That's what made me want to get more at lifting.
Yeah.
Now with your ACL, do you have any limitations currently?
No.
Yeah. Nice.
No. That's why I did powerlifting straight out. I didn't try to do anything else. I wanted to just get really strong. I didn't want to not be able to do something.
Yeah. And being able to, we've had this conversation, Matias, before too, just about, you can kind of get to a point sometimes where you're too technical to where like it just lifting isn't fun anymore. You know, like there comes a point where sometimes you just want to like be a little bit more aggressive with it. I know that's like I got to that point where I was just like I told you this, Terez, whenever we started working together and you had hit that point too, I was like, well, we need to bring some of that back then, because just how I have said I hit my back days, right? I have a couple of those sets where they're very, very clean, and then maybe one of those sets I'm 90%, 80% form, and just kind of not tossing around some weight, but that makes it a little bit more energetic and fun and less like mundane, I guess.
Just got to go in here and lift. When I used to hit legs, like I would go in there and bounce 495 off my back. Like it wasn't even a joke. It was just for fun. And that is like what I miss. And that's what I really want to get back to, like getting in there and just starting weight, and like not being afraid to just throw weight on the bar and just keep going.
I bet that was a huge thing you had to get over though.
I don't care how you're lifting it. That is just a lot of
on a squat.
It's like just by having the bar on your back is just like absurd.
Yeah, I don't miss that at all.
Dude, I get anxiety I actually do. I get anxiety just from thinking of it.
I don't want to do bar squat anymore. Like I'm never gonna back it. But I do miss lifting heavy weight.
For example.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So that's one. I don't do, Caden knows, I don't do free weights anymore unless it's like RDLs. Otherwise, like for compounds, I don't do. I don't.
He's getting too strong, to be honest.
Me?
Like I mean, those movements have their dangers about them in itself, but like the stronger you get, dude, the more danger it becomes. And
it's more risky. I just rather steer away from all those things and just keep it safe, quote unquote. Like I don't care for powerlifting. I don't care for the functionality of a barbell squat or a bench press or a military press, like whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like I just want to be big.
He said, "I just want to be big." Swear to God.
Yeah, hack squats, mid squat, dumbbell press is the closest I will go to free weight. Otherwise, it's Smith machine at the very least. But even that on the hack squat, like I tell Caden, whenever I go over 5 plates and up and 7 and 8, I'm like, bro, this is just heavy. I don't care what machine you're using. That is just a stupid amount of weight. And even on the Smith machine, which I'm starting to like a lot more, 4 plates per side is just, as soon as I get the bar from off the rack, I'm like, damn, this is
holy shit
heavy. Yeah, it's like nerve. Yeah. Like it gives you that pit in your stomach almost.
Seriously. It's like if my knee goes a little bit more to the right than it should, I'm like folding in half.
Yeah, dude. Terrifying.
That's what made me not want to powerlift anymore. I got scared. When I put 600 pounds on my back, I was like, oh, this is some, I was like, this is a lot of weight back there right now.
There's people squatting
more than that by a lot.
800. Like, I don't know what the heaviest squat ever is, but.
Have you ever seen James Hollingshead squat?
Mm-mm.
I'm sure I have.
He's a bodybuilder from the UK. He's just retardedly strong. Like it's unbelievable. I think he has like a video with 7 or 8 plates per side on a barbell squat and just repping it and just moving it like up and down. And I'm like, bro.
What's 8? What would be 8? So that's what, 17 if you count the bar? What is that? 765. 765 pounds is crazy.
I just hate to do that much weight because you got to put it away.
Yeah.
That was the worst part. After squatting, and then you got to take all the plates off.
It's funny you say that. I always think that when I see either Martin Fitzwater or Brett Wilkins videos, they have like stacks on the leg press, and I'm like, bro, just taking that off, it's a
They
workout.
probably
That's
just tell their cameramen to, hey, throw the
Hey,
cameras down real quick and fucking pick this shit up, dude.
I'll throw you a couple more bucks, but bro, that will take you a minute to do.
Yeah.
And especially when in the gym when you have like all the plates scattered and there's not enough in the machine and you gotta go find them somewhere.
mm-hmm.
Like, bro, come on, you're making me extra work right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm not I don't use very heavy weights. That's the reason. I'm not near as strong as I should be, bro. That's but I don't really care.
Me neither. I need to grow. Let's get to work. Come on.
Hey, you just got back, bro. All right, give me some time. Holy fuck.
So where were you right now? I believe I saw also pictures.
I was in Dominican Republic for a week.
Nice. Mm-hmm. First time there?
Yeah, that was my first time going to like an all-inclusive. That was wild.
I've never been. What was your favorite thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Everything is catered towards you. Like, it's just very strange. Everything is very like, hey, do you want this? This is free. Like, you can do this. You can, have this. I will say, honestly, though, the food was very, like, well served. Like, it wasn't overbearing. There wasn't too much food. Like, every single meal was a genuine size of meat, protein, whatever, and then, like, a small side of a carb and a veggie. Like, that's how every single meal was. And it was, like, big-ass plate, small serving of each food. So it was never a problem, but there was always food ready. I will say the alcohol was nice, and I don't even drink like that.
How much are we talking?
I don't drink like that, but I had a drink every single day for sure while I was there. No, not just one. It depended on the day. There was one day I was drunk by 12 o'clock.
It would take me like a Corona and a half to be drunk at this point.
Bro, the first day we got there, they was like, why do you guys not have any drinks? And we all got pina coladas. And I was like, this is going to be a long week if I'm already feeling like this after this first drink. Yeah. And then like when they make your drinks, it's like all liquor, a little bit of mix.
Yeah, they want you to be loose.
But there's a lot of activities, bro. I was in the water all day. It's free. Good. Everything is free.
That's fire. Imagine
Did you get to do jet skis?
Wait.
No.
Imagine like an all-inclusive, but for bodybuilders, it's like they bring you the pins with the test and everything. It's like
so they bring a nurse in to pin you.
Oh, I wish.
Be beautiful, dude.
I have a nurse that pins me. I don't even pin myself.
Actually, there is a I saw a video of this. It's like the first fitness resort. They probably won't have people serving you steroids, but it's that basically.
Unless it's in Mexico.
Then it might be possible. But Tulum, that's where Tulum is.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've. I mean, every fitness influencer goes there. Fucking. That's why, like, Kaylee's like, I want to go to Tulum. I'm like, no. It's been ran through already. I want to go somewhere no one's been.
I want to go to Greece.
Dude, are you gonna move out the country with me next year or what?
Move to Greece?
I don't know if I'll go there.
I have thought about moving out the country, actually. Julia will not leave me alone about wanting to live on an island.
Dude, we could live stupid good somewhere like that.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. At the resort, the only thing you had to pay for were like spa services.
Yeah.
Which I think is crazy. But
yeah.
I got us a massage. I really wanted one. So I got us a massage. It was $200. In their money, it was $12,000. And I was like, I could live disgustingly amazing. Excuse me? He gave me that receipt and it said like $12,900 and something like that of their money. And I was like, what is the conversion? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna send a picture when I go to Argentina of the receipt for like food and restaurants and shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
Actually, that'll be good. That'll be a lot of good content. I want to see as much as possible when you go there.
I got you. Yeah, no, I have so there's this palace, which has a very famous tea service when they bring you like different teas and different like macaroons and small bites and all that stuff, like very English looking thing, and it's very fancy. It's like 70,000 pesos per person, which converts to $40. And it's a lot of food, dude.
That's wild.
Yeah, you see the list, and it's not like pick one of these like you see in like you see one of those restaurants that have the prefix menu. No. It's everything on the list.
Yeah.
And even though those things are small bites, there are so many on the list. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, I bet
Christ.
it fills you up.
Yeah. No, I told my mom, and she was like, "Is that okay? Will that be like enough?" Like, I'm like, "Yeah, this is
Yeah,
full."
that'll be enough.
Yeah, it'll be great.
And like for $40, okay. I have a reservation for one of the most popular steakhouses in there already, and I want to see how much it is. Like, I'm talking high level steakhouse.
Yeah.
Like here, if you will go to like I don't know, Ruth Chris. I don't know which steakhouses you guys have around you guys in Florida.
I've never been to a Ruth's Chris. I've heard of people going to Ruth's Chris when I lived in Illinois. That's what like all people talked about.
It's good, but it's like very lower level good. If that makes sense. Like I've had a couple that are like better, way better than that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the lowest of like the higher end.
Yeah.
So if you want to go to like a steakhouse that is not as like fancy or anything, I will go there, like an entry level. But then, for example, what was the one? There's another Morton's, I believe it is called. That one's better.
Yep.
But it's just like that high class of steakhouse. And
I bet you it'll be like $100.
Probably. Well, it's four of
American.
us. But when I made the reservation for my mom last year, like as a gift, I paid for it. She told me it's like, yeah, or dinner, like with wine or whatever, like for her and my stepdad, it was like $80 for two. Yeah,
bro, that's silly.
Yeah,
like I gotta get out of here, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I gotta
bro.
get out of here.
I understand, bro. I understand. They're taking way too much money from us for silly things.
Yeah. Now,
it's just like,
I will ask you, if you guys go to Ireland, how the fuck are you gonna get your TRT, huh? You gotta bring.
You'd have to go with a lot. You'd have to go with a lot.
Yeah,
everything you would need.
I actually wonder, like for example, if you go to like one of the Greek islands, like Santorini, that is pretty popular, you should be able to get some in there.
You should, but you never know. You know, so and like for me,
I would just pre-pack, go to hella.
I mean, you can go with, especially. At least I can speak for me and Terezz. Matias, sometimes you have quite a few pins you got to do and quite a few different things you're doing. But like we could get away with 12 months supply and it wouldn't be as much as you would think. You know what I mean?
Well, if I'm on TRT, obviously not.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not like either of us are blasting, you know, I'm not saying you are, but you've done way more than either of us have considerably. So
I've only done tests, so I'm.
Yeah, well,
I'm an amateur at this.
I've been on GH for a handful of weeks now, so I guess I can say I've done something else. I need to wait till like the 6-month mark to get my good full review.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop the GH after I'm done with this one, honestly.
Completely?
Yeah.
Why?
Bro, the hand.
The hand? Damn, man. At 2?
At 2.
You're still only at 2.
At 2.
That's nuts.
Like it doesn't. I figured out like way to be able to sleep. And
yeah, you told me with the brace.
Yeah, that has the hard cast, so it keeps my wrist fixed. But then also I have to put 2 pillows so that my torso is higher, and my hand can hang off the bed, so it's not flat, and the blood can flow all the way to my hand. Because if not, it just goes numb.
It's crazy.
And it's always like, oh, can we cuddle tonight? I'm like, no, bro, if I face that way, my hand goes numb. I'm like, no. Yeah. I told her, like, no. You can lay on me and I'll cuddle that way, but this hand has to stay there.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable. I don't see like I don't know, after what Justin or from ECA said about GH as well. And
what did he say?
He says like even he took well, he has his condition, like his skin condition, right?
Uh-huh.
But he even said like he was taking the pharma grade GH for, I think he said 10 years, and he's like, I honestly don't find it worth it. Now he's one with a condition which the GH, he said like it made it worse, so that could be why. But I don't know. I still hear people saying like you don't need it. Of course it's helpful, but you don't need it. But honestly, if if the only amount I can do is two I use, I'm not gonna get that much
No.
from it.
No.
And if anything higher than that is just fucking my hand and fucking my sleep, then it's counterproductive.
Yeah, I can agree with that. To say that it's I don't know. I don't think I agree with how it sounds like that guy said it. Like, oh, it's not worth it. I think all of this is person to
He
person,
was
dependent
speaking
on
for
whether it's
his
worth it or not.
experience.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Well, that's what I meant. Was if he's saying
Yeah.
that like for nobody, it's really not that worth it. I can't agree with that. But again, there's somebody out there who is likely dealing with the same thing you are and is saying fuck it, right? Because they want to get to XYZ place. I don't know whose microphone that is, but somebody loud.
It shows Terezz with the red square.
Mm.
Oh, there you
go. But there's somebody out there, like I said, who's just would say fuck it and keep going and keep pushing it because they want whatever they think GH is going to give them. So it's like,
yeah.
But
honestly, what I could do is like with the last few vials, I could just be like, okay, let's see if it actually gets worse.
Because like try to up it and see if it gets worse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because if it stays at this point, even with 4, 5, 6 I use a day, then I can manage. It's not that bad. It's just me staying in that position for sleeping. But if it gets worse to the point that it like before that it would hurt, like actual hurt, then yeah, no.
Yeah.
Let's not go for
it. I mean, at the end of the day, look back on. So you did this before. So you had, what were you doing? 5, 4 or 5?
The previous time
at your highest the previous time.
4.
How much in that time that you used at that time? How much did you see worth it growth?
I would say yeah.
So there you go. I mean, you have. I think at this point it's more of a.
I would say worth it, as in like I believe GH helps. Now, would I say worth it for me particularly? I think I grew also very well on the first push that we did with Dom, which we didn't use GH. It was Test, Mass, Primo, and NPP. Yeah. That's it. I did very well on that one, on the first one. So
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like it works, but I don't think it's like a needed thing. Like you can make it still.
Yeah. There's a give and take with everything. I mean, shit, you're gonna start to figure this shit out too once you start doing it. Like I've done a couple right now. I haven't had problems. Terezz, you might have the same. You might be able to do 6, 7 without having a problem. Why did I didn't mean to do that, but you might be able to do 6, 8, and not have an issue. Everybody's different. Have you what have you noticed so far? Because you've been on tests for what, a year?
Yeah.
Or more. What were your natural levels?
After my show?
Pre-show. Do you have a pre-show?
What was I didn't even think blood work was a thing before I got into bodybuilding.
Well, that was because you came from how much did you weigh before?
320.
Yeah.
322. 347 was my test when I got my my blood work after my show.
You were living even better than me. Shit. You were all right.
How is that all right?
I was rocking with 200. What do you feel is your biggest difference now between then and now?
Energy. 100%. I am just consistently more like alive.
Yeah. Would you say you became more of like a? This is how I feel. I have become more of like a like those traditional like masculine men
I was
things that
about to
you're
say
supposed to
this.
want
Yeah,
to
I don't know if Tess actually has anything to do with this, but before I was definitely a bitch.
do.
100%.
Me
Like
too.
I definitely had we had this conversation yesterday. I definitely had some like bitch mentalities.
Me too.
Um and I feel like the more I've been on Tess, the more masculine like I become. Or I'm just more just like, no, that's stupid. Like just shut up
Yeah.
and do this.
And you see, and I think this is because Matias, I catch you up. He his main demographic is he works with a lot of females. Um, does not love to work with guys, and I think that your have you heard of like the mirror? I don't know if it's called like the mirror theory or whatever it is, but where everybody that you see or meet or know is a mirror of you. Have you
Hmm.
heard this thing? So I think because I have this problem too, and I know when you see guys like old Terezz, it's that mirror of what you used to be, and I hate my that version of myself. Like
Yeah.
it's like it disgusts me, and every time I level up, it's the same thing. So it's like when you see those, I think it's harder. Like I said to you on the phone the other day, harder for you to bring any empathy into there because it's like a look where I came from. Like just fucking just do it. You know what I
Just
mean?
listen. Yeah.
Yeah, like just do it.
I
So
struggle with that one. We talked about that. I struggle heavy with like people just not listening to people that are
mhm,
know exactly where they're at. Like I know where you're at and I'm trying to tell you this is all you have to do. Like
mhm,
just listen to me and I promise you your life will be 50 times better. Well,
yeah.
no, it's just not going to be better. Like you just don't know what you're talking about. My life is just I'm just so busy.
Yeah.
Now,
You're
for the
Right.
I'm so
sake
You're
much
of
calling me
busier, more
busy.
busy than
No.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
You're just calling me lazy. I just wasn't busy.
Yeah.
Um,
now, now for the sake of the podcast and to like add a little bit of spice in here, I'm gonna put myself on the opposite position. Like I completely agree with you guys, but let's look at it at this: if you back then would have someone who told you exactly the same thing as you guys are telling these people, wouldn't you also be like a little bit skeptical and like held
No,
back
no,
because of
because
your?
that's the problem, and that's my problem with it. Is the moment. First of all, when I first got into the gym, I posted online. I said I'm going to the gym every single day, and I did it from there on out because I said it, and because I decided overnight to stop being the person that I was before. So I know that that is for me. That's my experience, and I I looked, I researched, I looked for how to diet properly. I did all of the work that everybody else could do that they say they can't do while I worked. At the time I got heavy into this and started researching my own stuff and all this, I was working 3 jobs. So I don't want to hear the busy thing. And then the second somebody reached out to me online and was like, "Hey, I'm a coach. Do you want to do a bodybuilding show? I can coach it, whatever." It was the same day I signed up with that guy and was like, "Bet somebody who knows more than me and who can take me to where I want to go." Awesome. Did my first. So that's my journey, and I am the person who is like, it's super. I don't know how to get to where I want to go, but I know there's somebody that has. Why would I not just do exactly what they tell me? It bites me in the ass a little bit because those people that I have learned from for that purpose, I latch onto a little too much and then have to broaden my mindset and horizon to be able to take in advice from other people as well. But that's the type of person I am. So it is hard for me to empathize with somebody who's refusing to do that and is telling me this is impossible, but that's the way I went. But I see exactly what you're saying is like you've been there before. You know how it feels, kind of thing.
No, no,
Like
no, no, no. Yes and no. So what I meant, like, you've been there before and you know what it feels.
hmm
That's exactly why you're reacting the way you're reacting. But
yeah, 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 yeah,
if you were that person that you've never been better, so you have that mentality, that
yep,
default by like, oh, I can do it, so because you've never done it,
hmm
and it's your ego in that aspect is holding you back from listening to the person that it has been there. Like you just said, of course, it's a different scenario because you were willing, and that's I
yeah,
think what the difference is. People are just either willing to suck it up and listen, or willing to let their ego crush
hmm
their their hearing abilities and just
Yeah.
know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I completely agree. I don't know if I've never heard of the mirror thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I relate in a way of like I just cannot stand people who are either always victimized or they just don't do anything and they expect everything to fall in their laps or like spoiled little brats.
Yep.
I
See,
just
that's what I struggle with so heavy. They're like,
That was me.
the whole thing is, and Caden will tell you this, like, I'm a very, you can't tell me what to do. Like, I have to figure it out myself. Just give me kind of like a roadmap. But I think for me, like, I struggled for so long. I tried to lose weight. I fucking did the 75 hard challenge, the Project 50. Like, I posted all of those. I did all of that. I was still fat. Like, at
Yeah.
the end of the day, I was
Yeah.
still fat. There was no like getting around that, and I just was sick and tired of it, and I realized that I didn't know what to do. And I didn't even try
Mm-hmm.
to work with a coach. Like, I was just applying for jobs, and I thought the guy that texted me was
Oh,
a
that's
person
funny,
trying
man.
to hire me, and it was a coach. And I was already on the phone, and I was like, well, shit, we might as well do it at this point. Like, why not? I don't know what I'm doing. They know what they're doing. And then it just kind of happened. And I want people to skip that whole time of
Yep.
how much longer is it going to take me, bro? Like, let's just start now. Let's not wait another year, 2, 3, 4. Like, for what? You talking about you don't got much time left, and you want to wait another 3 years before you lose 30 pounds.
Yeah.
you would
And
have
it's some people do like. I think everybody only changes because they do hit that bottom,
Rock bottom.
but everybody's bottom is so different. Like you, this is my issue. There is no process of changing, right? Because you just wake up and decide to make a different choice.
You're
Like
just tired.
there is no time or space between you that chooses the bad things and you that chooses the good things. There isn't. You just don't choose those bad things anymore. So everybody has to hit that point where it's like, fuck, I need to. But like I said, everybody's point there is so different, and it's really hard to tell from our side, especially from the coaching standpoint, when they are ready to do that. Even though to us, we're looking at them like, especially if we're looking at someone who is in like an obese situation, we're looking at them like, I don't want to be this guy, but you don't have many years left. You simply don't have many years left by statistics. Like,
Yep.
so for us, it's like, dude, we just want to like grab them and like, dude, you gotta fucking do something. But people are only ready when they're ready.
As far as like the mirror thing, I've heard of like the objection you give is the objection you get. Of like, I used to always say I just don't have time. Like, I'm just too busy. And I mean, like, I thought I was busy. I was going to college, grad school, and undergrad at the same time, working 3 jobs. Like, I thought I was busy, but I wanted to not be fat anymore. I was over it. So you figure it out. But like, now that's the objection I get from people all the time. It's like, I'm just so busy. Like, you just don't understand. Like, no, I do understand. You can do more. I'm 100% telling you. And life is easy when you're on a routine. Like, when you don't have to think, that's what people don't realize. Like, you're stressed out because you don't know what you're going to do. You're going to work by the seat of your pants. Like, you are just living life on the edge. Don't even know. Bro, if you wake up, you know what you're going to eat. You know what you're going to have for lunch. You know what you're going to have for dinner. You know what workout you're going to do. Like, it ain't hard. You already got work. I'm just telling you what to do in between that.
Well, that's the thing is, so everybody does. And I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. People will do the things they hate over and over again every single day when it's like, I need money or I need X, Y. But the health is never one of those things you need. Like you can complain all day and you say it's so hard, whatever. You go to work every single day. You don't miss a day because you need that money. So just eat right and exercise every day too. Like if you're already doing things you hate every day,
might as well do something you love, you enjoy.
You're just brainwashed into that everyday cycle. It's like you have to do this.
Somewhere sunny. That's what I gotta say.
This guy over here thinks he wants snow. I promise you don't.
No,
I promise you don't.
Listen, I lived in Illinois for 7 years, And like coming from Hawaii to Illinois,
Oh shit, that's a
that
change.
shit was rough.
Yeah.
And I would not ever go back to the Midwest ever. Like, I'm way happier
The thing
with the
is,
sun.
I at least want to experience it once in my life.
Hey,
The snow
we
you
got
can
13
experience without
yeah.
moving though.
We got 18 inches this year. First
I mean-
time in 49 years.
Hey, 18 inches is a lot, okay?
Exactly. That's all you need. We had it for
It
3
is
days.
a lot, my boy. That is
No,
a lot.
okay, but honestly, yeah, I could try it without moving, but I mean like living a season. The same way you want to go to an island or live outside the country. That's
Yeah.
what I want to do in like a place where there's snow and I can actually enjoy all 4 seasons. Like, bro, Caden, you probably noticed, or you probably had the similar thing. Last week, the fucking temperature in here was 91, bro.
Yeah.
90
Yeah, that's
fucking
gross.
in
No, it's not. I love
winter.
that. I love
91
that.
is a little
Bro.
too hot.
A disrespect.
91's a little too
91's
hot.
not
I'm
even
like 80.
hot.
80
That's not
is
even
good.
hot.
Let's be honest. If it was summer,
110 is hot.
91, okay. Of course, I prefer like in the 80s, but it's summer, 91, valid. Bro, it's winter. You have no
It's not
right of
winter,
being
bro. It's
91.
March.
Okay,
Bro,
all I gotta say, if you move
like
to the Midwest or you move to somewhere with seasons, if you go somewhere with seasons, I didn't think seasonal depression was a real thing. Like, I genuinely didn't think that was a real thing until I moved to the Midwest and then I left. Waking up, this all I gotta say. I mean, obviously, like, we don't all have 9-to-5 jobs, so it's not like that bad. But
Yeah.
waking up and going to work before the sun is even up, and then when you leave work, the sun isn't up. Like, that shit sucks.
Dude.
That's what made me want to quit my job. Genuinely, that's what made me like, I'm done. I go to work every day for 3.5 months. Sun's not up
Yeah.
when I leave the house. Sun's down when I'm leaving. In
I had-
prep, that was awful. That was awful.
That actually used to happen when I was in high school.
Yeah,
So even from high school, I had that. I
That sounds
had
like
a problem.
shit.
Yeah. The school started like quite early, and I had 3 days out of the week that I was going double shift, let's call it. So I started like school at like 7:15, which was barely would the sun come out, and then we would get out at like 5:50 p.m. On this year of high school. So yeah. And when you say, Caden, that I don't know cold, motherfucker, I was doing PE on an
That's
open
true.
field with negative 3 degrees.
That's
Yes,
insane.
Guys, you want to experience? I don't know if
That's
Caden's been
insane.
cold. In Illinois, my first year there,
Bro, I lived right beside, like,
right next to me, it was
Yeah.
negative 33 degrees outside. I will never.
yeah, never.
Negative weather shouldn't be 2 digits.
That's
No.
It shouldn't be 2 digits. Like, that's not okay.
No. Dude, you said like the 9 to 5 thing. I posted something on TikTok the other day. It was about the dog. Like, it's
I
in a
saw
video
that, yeah.
where I was like, you shouldn't have a dog if whatever. And somebody,
I agree.
that was you until very recently. So I
No,
don't
my
wanna hear
dogs have never been crated, ever.
it. Okay.
My dogs are perfectly trained. Never put them in a crate.
Okay, whatever.
He puts his dog in a crate, so he can't relate.
No, I don't.
Hey, what was that crate yesterday? I saw Kaylee.
Oh, she put him in there because he was bad. He's in timeout. But somebody commented and was like, "The fuck? Who in the world doesn't have a 9 to 5?" I said, "Every motherfucker I know." What are you talking about? My girl, all of my friends, all of my colleagues. A lot of us, dude. A lot of us. A lot. And I didn't even say that. I said, if you hire someone to come let them out and play with them, whatever, cool. But they can't be in there for that long straight. It's ridiculous.
Every day.
Imagine if
Every
somebody did that to
fucking
you.
day.
Hey, sit in this room while I go to work and come back.
They used to be on that. They used to be on that.
No, they let us go outside.
What'd you say?
What if it's a cat?
A cat? You could just leave a cat out roaming free.
Yeah, I think you can just like cats will
Cat.
like figure it out too.
Yeah, cats are chilling. They have a litter box. I could leave my cats alone for a whole week, to be honest. They'd be all right.
Okay,
I got an
I
automatic
am
feeder.
not like a cat person. I know the cats would do their
You're
own thing.
warming up to him. I see you. I see you with that
I
cat in
know,
your
no,
house.
I'm not saying no. Like I'm getting better. I'm more fond of the piece of shit in here. But anyway, like if let's say you have a trained dog, and of course, hypothetically, food was not the situation. Like the dog will be fed, and yet the cat is pretty much the same. Like he's potty trained, he knows where to, and he will be fed at the same times, but he will still be alone. So what would be the differentiator between?
It's not about being alone. It's about being locked in a small crate.
Yeah, I leave my
okay.
dogs home all the time.
What if the dog is not in a crate but is still alone?
It's not about being alone. The dog can be alone. It's about being in a small confined crate with no water, no food, no bathroom, can't run around.
So,
I'll leave
what you're
I'll
saying
leave
in
my
that
dog
case,
out when I leave the house.
So in that case, if someone has a 9 to 5 and has a dog, but the dog is not in a crate, it should be fine.
Yeah, I mean,
In my
if it
opinion,
shit,
yeah, I don't
if
think
it
that bad.
shits all over your house, that sucks, bro.
That's on you.
But
But
that's on
I thought you
you.
were saying like having a dog and working a 9 to 5, like
No.
entirely was bad. Okay, got it.
No, my whole thing was like if you leave your dog at home in a crate because you can't,
Yes.
whatever. And
Yeah.
some
and that's
people
also
will be
like up to you. Like you got to train your dog, right? Like if your dog's not trained,
Yeah.
if your dog pees and poops in your house, that's an owner problem, not a
Yeah.
dog problem. Like
Yeah.
train your dog better. You can leave him and let him roam.
My dog is 1, and he's went to the bathroom in the house like 1 or 2 times, and that includes while he was a fucking 3-month-old puppy. It's not that hard.
My dog shit in my apartment one time and hid that shit under the couch. So
you
Yeah,
have
bro.
smart dogs. You have one of those smart breeds, and
bro,
2 of them.
It was my fault. I had to go to work and left him there for like 9 hours. Came home, he shit, and then took the couch like cushion off and put it over the shit to hide it.
Oh, that is
I come
insane.
home.
This is what you get for leaving me alone, motherfucker.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. I come home and I'm like, okay, you got to go outside. Yep. Goes outside. We come back, get out the shower, making food. I go, what is that smell?
How
I'm
did you
walking
not
to the
notice
living room.
the couch cushion was gone?
Because it wasn't like, because it was the L part of the cushion and the cushion was just barely moved over. Like he shit in the corner, pushed his bed in the corner, pushed the couch cushion over so I couldn't see it. And I was like moving shit around, looking, and then I grabbed the cushion and I'm like,
You
I just
piece
set
of
that
shit.
bitch down, bro. And
You piece of shit.
you hate me.
From another day.
My fault for leaving you. My bad.
Dude, I woke up this morning and I was woken up this morning. I hear I already know. This is a very frequent and a very known sound. One of my cats is fucking throwing up. I lift my head, I look over the corner of the bed, my cat's just puking on the floor. I just put my head back down and went back to sleep.
That's a problem for when I get up.
I'm not doing that right now. Problem for me, nigga, my girl wanted those cats. You go clean that up. That's not you begged for them. I told her this was my rules when we got the cats because she begged for them for forever. We've been together for 5 years. It took her 3 years begging for cats to get cats. Took her like all 5 of those years begging for a dog to get a dog. But they just puke. They puke everywhere, bro. But I told her, hey, when we get the cats, if you want cats, I'm not cleaning the litter box. I don't change the litter box. I don't scoop it. I'm not doing that. It fucking reeks. I'll pick up dog poop.
Yeah,
I'm not cleaning the litter box. So I don't do that shit. You take care of them.
I barely like picking up dog shit, bro, and I gotta do that. I hate doing that. I wish I could pay someone to do that. I've tried in my neighborhood to see if there's any kids that would do it, bro.
Devin has a business. Those are businesses that exist.
Bro. Yeah. Jeez, I need to find one.
Isn't that crazy? Like, and that's my problem is, well, it's not a problem because it's not everybody is ever going to do it, but you can make money doing anything these days. Like, bro's literally started a business to scoop your dog's poop.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing well. Like, it's growing at a good rate. Like, he's at a point where he can already hire somebody. Like, number one, how lazy are people? Number two, how fucking awesome is that? Like, I won't ever get a job again. You can scoop shit and make a living. I'm not getting a job. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'll never go back to well, I do want to coach. That's the one job I'm going to try to find.
We still have
Volleyball.
jobless people.
I
Let's start a fire right now. Let's start
and
a
they
fucking
they
fire.
got phones and shit. Like when I see that, I'm like, dude,
How do you
okay,
pay your bills?
Imagine, wait.
Fuck.
Imagine one of them just asking for money, and the sign says, "I'll take Venmo."
no, that's not a joke. People, there's tons
You've
of them,
seen it.
bro.
Scan
They're
my shit and send
everywhere.
me money. Yes, bro.
They're
That
everywhere.
goes back to your point of like everybody just wants a handout. Like even past fitness, everybody just wants
Yeah, absolutely.
here you go. My bad.
Like
You deserve this.
don't get me wrong, but that's I feel like there should be a law. You have to have your reasoning for why you're homeless or on the streets with you. Because there's I'm sure there's tons of scenarios where like it's purely like you got a fucking shit hand, but there's also a lot of motherfuckers that put themselves there, like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you spent every dime you have gambling and you lost everything. Okay, I'm not giving you any money. Oh, like that should be a rule.
I was just talking to Julia about this.
I'm
Everybody
of situations where it's justifiable, but it's like if people were left in bankruptcy or homeless out of like from things outside of their own control, those same people are doing things to get back into some
Probably,
place. Like some
probably.
the ones
Yeah,
that are left in the street just doing absolutely nothing and I don't know, just asking for money and that's it, and just living off of that are usually people who, like you said, it's
put
their own
themselves there.
fault. I would think, I could be wrong, of course.
Yeah,
I would think that because honestly, if you were put out in the street for something other than things again in your control, I would guess that you will do anything to get anything, like even a job at Starbucks, like it's fine, or even in Argentina, people who are homeless, you would see them collecting cardboard, collecting aluminum cans, and everything that is recyclable in like shopping carts. And I'm telling you, sometimes you'll see loaded carts, like
yeah.
loaded. They just spend hours picking up shit, and they will take you
Waste
probably
of time. Waste of time. Find one of those guys that has one of those big pages because they give money and houses and cars to homeless people and shit. You find them and you sneak around, follow him around, and just try to sneak into one of be the person in one of his videos. That's the
Oh
best
my
use of your
God.
time.
No,
Best
just get
use
a
of your time.
job. Just get a job, bro. Getting a job is, bro. I don't get it. Even in like Dominican, like they'll do whatever they need to do to get by, to make money, to do whatever it costs of living. But you have people here that like
I,
won't even apply to the grocery store to be a bagger.
it's a double edged sword because like as I've been looking more into this stuff, it's like I see tons of U.S. travelers who have moved to, let's say like one girl she was posting about her
This guy
her
really wants to leave
journey.
US. He wants to move.
I want to move. I want to move bad. But she moved to Japan and she was like one of the best, like one of the coolest things. It's so funny that it has to be like, oh my god, this is awesome. The way they have it like set up to where it's very like it's a lot less likely for the job that you have, no matter like what it is, to like not provide you everything you need to like be good and not be in all this debt and living like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to feed myself or pay rent next month. Like everybody over there is good, you know what I mean? So they don't
Japan.
have it set up. Yeah, that was just one experience that I had seen. There's tons of other ones, and like there was one girl that was like crying and like sobbing tears of joy because she figured out that she had like universal health care, and people shit on that sometimes because they're like, oh well, then it's not as good quality, whatever. But the private health care that you can buy is like not expensive. It's like $60 a month or something like that. It
Mhm.
ranges 40 to 80. So it's like you can still get very good quality medical care for like super cheap. Like I'm
Yeah.
fine paying paying that. But these are all the you say that, but like I just can't find many reasons not to move. Well, okay, maybe not right now. There's a lot of like missiles are gonna start flying, talk going around, so I'm gonna let that die down a little bit. Outside of that, can't find a single reason.
I mean, there's people that saying like, "Oh, Dubai's gonna attack," and then I saw a video there that it's like, "Here's me from Dubai."
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, I saw a video and it looked like maybe it was uh redone to like have a different text on it than what the guy was actually saying, but I'm not sure. But it was China, and the guy was talking about basically like our rule is like we're not going to shoot first, but if you want, if you want on that and you shoot, we're not going to let you shoot again. And he was talking about this 61, they call it 61. It's 60 warheads in one missile plus one hydrogen bomb. And and he was trying to say it's like not interceptable. That's fucking terrifying. If even a sliver of that's true.
Like, if it's my time, it's my time, big fella.
That's what I've been saying, bro. And don't come at me with any draft bullshit. I'm not going anywhere.
Like, honestly, the chances of something happening in Temecula are very low. Like, there's nothing going on here other than wine, honestly. I agree with that. It's like, if a missile just comes in here and...
But what am I going to do?
Well, you can't do anything.
I'm just going to, hey, I'm gonna post my content and be like, I'll catch y'all later.
Pretty much. It's just been a fun ride.
Yeah, and then get viral and then just keep going with your life.
Yeah. Caden, can we, on your job thing, I really struggle when people are like, I'm not making any money. And like, I get like the whole, when we've talked about money before, but I was making $3,000 a month, not living life, but living life. I had my bills paid. I had a car, I had a phone, and people are out here, 3,000 is struggling. I just think people's priorities when it comes to money is different.
Depends on what they live, I would say.
Yeah, I mean,
because some places, like, literally, you will not do anything with $3,000.
I mean, that's Illinois, bro.
Illinois
is expensive.
Like, that's one
expensive.
Of that's why I said, like, I'm not coming from like I'm living in Texas and I can get a $1,000 apartment that's bigger than my house. But like,
and this also wasn't that long ago. This was very recent. So
I just moved out here, but it was $1,500 for rent, and the rest of my money was groceries, coaching, like all that. So that's just where I struggle, and that's kind of where the problem of like why I struggle with clients sometimes. Like, I get it, like I was there, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Cause I don't know, because this is like, I struggle looking at that now too. But also, were you living on your own at that point?
For the first few months, yeah.
And then did you have someone like after that?
Well, Julia moved in after like 4 months.
Were you guys splitting the rent?
When she moved in, yes, but when she wasn't there, no.
Careful. The women are gonna come at you. You should be able to provide.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck no. In certain situations, I'm a 50-50 guy. At the end of the day, if my life is on the line every single time I walk out this house, you can pay for half the shit in our house.
Well, and also, here's my thing, is that's just not realistic anymore. And also,
not in this
is
money, bro.
It's fine. There are plenty of guys fully able to do so. Like, that's, there's not really necessarily a shortage of those, but you, as a woman, this is my opinion. Like, we have a friend, millionaire, million, like they got good amount of money. She doesn't have to work, but wants to. She also makes a fuck ton of money, but like wants to. And like I told Kayla the other day, I was like, like, obviously my goal at some point is like, you don't even have to worry about that no matter what. Yeah. Or if we did move out of the country right now, she doesn't have to have a job. Like, we'd be living good enough to do that. She was like, fuck no. Like, I want to work. It's like, I want to be able to do that. And I want to do that. But when you think that I have to do that,
that's
in this economy,
that's the problem.
I think it's
this economy, bro. Come on.
I will never go back down on that. It's like, as a woman, you gotta earn, not having a job. Like, of course, considering the man makes enough, but like you said, even if the man makes enough, you should still have something to at least keep you busy.
Yeah. See, and that is
just something to do.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why
Unless you're,
the
I have a friend of mine whose his family is just beautiful. They have 3 kids, and after even from the first one, he said, "I want you to quit your job," like to his wife.
mhm.
"I want you to quit your job so you can fully take care of our kid. I'm making enough money to pay for everything." But that's what she does. She's always taking care of the house and the kid. Perfect. Loved it. So she's busy. It's not like she's sitting down now with 2 kids and then with 3. Yeah, I get it. But before that, she was working. They were doing both their thing. They were both busy and all this stuff. I agree with that. She, quote unquote, earned the not being able to work because she still provides on her own way. Now,
Mhm.
I've seen people post like their dream is being a stay-at-home mom. I'm like, that's
My
not
dream's
the
being a
person I would
stay-at-home
never
dad.
be.
Hey, what you said, I don't want to do nothing. I want to stay at home and have
Shit,
my
boy.
meals walked to me, please.
I just want to bodybuild. You do the work.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Imagine.
Just yeah, it's and right, and two, it's like why wouldn't you want to be able to two incomes is so much better than one.
Bro, that's what I tell Julia. I'm just like, we can just pay bills off your job and off everything we make from
That's what we
coaching.
do.
We
Yeah.
just live life. Like, let's
Yeah.
just live life off of that.
That's what we do. And that's why, Matias, this is like one of the only other people that I know has my same situation. Like we've talked about the monthlies versus the like paid in fulls and things before. This is why we do, because we have somebody who has a stable check coming in every week. Like there's no ups and downs. Even though every single month do we end up with enough to pay everything? Sure. But it's just easier when it's okay, this like bills are all taken care of by this shit that's always the same every single month. And then all this money is just save it up,
Figure it
save it up,
out.
save it
Fuck
up.
on. Save it up,
Yeah.
build it.
Save it up, pay off whatever, pay for this and that.
Yeah,
I
in
hate
that
paid
Pay
in
case,
this
fulls and monthlies.
for sure.
huh?
I hate paid in fulls and monthlies. I'm just gonna start selling a year and call it a day.
Dude sells 1 year package and is like, yeah, this is the shit. I'm gonna do this instead. Bro's gonna have like a fucking $200,000 month and be like, done for the rest of the year.
Hey, bro.
That would be
Bro,
sick. Imagine
everybody
if
I
you
sign, I
had.
re-sign for 6 months. So why not just be like, hey, let's just sign for a year?
Imagine if you had like a signing day and like everybody, dude, if you want to work with me this year, you gotta. This is the call you need to be
Today.
on. I'm sending links. Everybody pays
Well,
today.
if you have all yearly clients and you have plenty, then you would
You could
absolutely
set it
do
up
that.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And
is
be
just
like,
it's
if one of them falls off on this date, the renewal date, this is when I'm opening my waiting list. Otherwise, I'm
I want to
closed.
get to a waiting list. That's the goal. I'm tired of just taking anybody and everybody, to be honest.
Dude, okay. I am by no means fully booked, but I am becoming more. I'm getting more and more on my nerves to the point that I'm gonna be very, very picky with the people I get
I've
because
told a handful of people no.
I,
They don't tell you I'm an asshole.
dude, not even because of that. It's just some people are just
Waste of time.
draining.
Yes.
Waste
I have
literal
a
waste of
client
time.
right now that is the most draining person ever. I actually had a check-in yesterday and she
I'm
said,
gonna clip that and tag her.
that's fine. She said, I don't feel like the program is effective or efficient enough for my load of schedule. And I messaged her and I go, I completely understand, but your load of scheduling of going to school and going to work is not busy. And it's
not
just,
enough.
but it's a struggle because like I understand you're busy, but you're just not busy. Like you signed up to go to school and you got to get a job. Like that's just life. Like
That's
what
what
do
I'd
people
say to
think is
people
going to
too.
happen
I'm
after
like,
this? Like when you're done going to school, you're going to get a full-time job and then you're just going to be even busier. Why do you think you're not going to be busy when you're done with school?
well, and it's just like the two major things that you have to do if you don't exercise at all, you have to add maybe let's say at the start if you don't exercise at all and you're just you don't want to be a bodybuilder or whatever, let's say 3 days, so 3 hours of your life you have to or to your week you have to add, so you take away your super fun life, 3 hours of it. But if you're already going to the gym when you come to work with a coach, like it's not
I'm
you're
just
already going to
telling
the
you
gym,
what to do there.
so
Exactly.
yeah, you're already going to the gym, so that doesn't change. Do you eat every day? I'm pretty sure you have to. So yeah, you eat every day. So that's not going to change. It's just what you're eating. So like it just exposes how much you just are, how
How
much just like
lazy people are.
we talked about this yesterday, Matias, too. But it was like I said, complaining about doing that stuff as a male is just like so bitch. Like it's so bitch. Like think about it. And David Goggins does this thing where I heard him say one time, like when he was complaining about not wanting to do whatever thing he had to do, he would record himself, and the next time he didn't want to do that thing, he would listen to that recording, and he was like, dude, grossed me out. Like I sounded like a bitch. So it's just like, just fucking do, like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not excluded from those things, but when I don't do something I know I need to do and I think back on it, I'm like, dude, what a bitch.
Yeah. Well, why did I not do that? Like now I'm
What a
sitting here and I'm just
bitch.
like, man,
Yeah. Hate that.
I like the you got to eat every day. Depends on what you eat. You gotta
You're
use
not
that.
doing
That's the stuff I
anything
gotta say.
different. It's simple. Like it doesn't, I can't wrap my mind around it. I'm too logical thinking for this fuckery that's going on in
Well, that's
people's
what I
minds.
told you. I said, this is why I hired you, for you to tell me what to do so I don't have to think.
We had our problems there for a minute. I was starting to get pissed, actually.
You did. You sent me one message and I was like, you know what? Let me shut up and just listen to Caden, actually.
It was every week. It was just like every single week, Matias. It was this same thing every week. Well, we went out and I didn't have any structured eating out or anything on his plan at the moment. And it would be like once or twice a week. Yeah, we went out and had this, whatever. And then I'd look at his thing and it'd be like, yeah, my digestion was like horrible. Like the 3 days after I went out and ate, and then his weight would spike that night and not come back down. And it was every week. And I had sent him a message one time and I was like, dude, listen, I'm going to fucking fly there and beat your ass. This is actually what really got you. Was I remember when I told you, like, dude, you should be leading from the front. Who are you to coach people? You can't even do what what your coach is telling you to do. And then immediately did the things and things got fixed. And then we dropped fucking 30
I just
pounds
needed to get
30 days.
Yeah. That was fun. I just needed to get kicked. I have my moments where I'm like, I just got to get fucking punched back in a line. Like as an athlete, at least, like I was always just like, if you're doing something bad, coach just goes, hey, get on the line or lock your shit in.
Really, I respond well to that.
I respond very well to straightforwardness. That's what like I need from coaches or from people. It's just like, don't, Terezz, you got this. Like, it's okay. Like, no, just be like, Terezz, you suck. You're doing something wrong. Fix this. This is how we're going to get better.
Yeah. I feel like you like that kind of middle ground a little bit more, Matias, huh?
I'd say I'm pretty good at adapting to the person. Like some people I can tell when they need a little bit of more rough. Some people need a little bit more, not like super tough person, like military grade. But lately, I'm just gonna tell you things how they are.
Yeah. Well, I meant for like you personally.
Oh no! To me, tell me how the fuck the things are.
I feel like, I mean, I guess correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like, is Dom like that?
No, Dom is actually like
he's pretty laid back.
He will tell me things if he needs to, but he's been very.
You don't really like.
I don't think there was a situation where he needs to call me out. Really,
that's what I'm saying.
You don't sound like somebody that falls off. Actually, you're just locked in 10 out of 10 all the time.
7 out of 7 days, 365. When he posted something the other day and was like, he left on like a day trip or something, didn't bring his meals, and I slid up. I was like, this is not you. when the first time, that was the second time I met him, but we went to Austin and we fly in, we get to the place, he opens up his suitcase, he's got frozen chicken and beef, and that's why I started doing that, because I was like, damn, I didn't even think about doing that. But yeah, so
I brought my blender with me.
I forgot he brought the whole blender. I forgot about that. I was surprised you didn't bring your Ninja Creamy to that.
I didn't have it at the time. Oh no, I did have it at the time. Well, it was just
like right beginning of your obsession, I feel like.
Yeah.
Bro, Ninja Creamies are. No. Julia just yelled at me. I said, "Yeah, we got to get it back out. It's getting hot out."
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I got mine back out.
To your point, Terezz, I am the person that is like, I would tell them like, it's like, I'm miserable, I'm depressed, I'm like not motivated to go to the gym, but weight still went up. I still got fucking strong. All the meals on point, all the cardio, like I will still do it. You would have to tell me to pull back for me to actually not do those things. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think Dom has ever faced a situation where he needs to like call me out. It's just like the things that he will say to me is more like things that I'm dealing with. and he will somewhat give me of a reassurance to be like, okay, this is what's actually happening, or this is what you should be doing, or when this happened, this is okay. Like when he helped me out of my binging and
Yeah.
fear of eating out, he would be more of like, I would tell him like exactly where I fucked up. Like I acknowledge it. And he's like,
Yeah.
look, this is the things that went right. So the next time, focus more on this. Remember this ABC, so that DEF doesn't happen, and so on and so forth. So I cannot relate really with that. Like in Caden's case, that he will tell you to like you need to get your shit straight. I never had that situation honestly whatsoever that I can think of.
Yeah.
Have you guys
I
started
had
mindset coaching like more often? Like, have you noticed yourself start like mindset coaching people more often, or
Yeah.
it has to be a part of it. Has to. People don't even realize where those disconnects for themselves are. So, like that's something I make pretty apparent on every phone call too. It's like that's gonna be, might be some
yeah?
to you woo woo shit going on over here, but
I mean,
I
I
have,
tell
what
people
you're
like we're
doing is
gonna
not
do
working.
mindset coaching. I just don't think people realize the actual like mindset shift that has to happen in order for you to like genuinely start to be successful.
Yeah.
even for achieving results, like physical results, like if you're constantly stressing and being a Debbie Downer or a depresso espresso, is like you're not gonna make anything at all. Like there's one particular client that she was dealing through a lot, and now she's even working with Danielle, or previous coaching partner,
Okay. Yeah.
on the mental aspect. But at the very beginning, we were working on it quite often. So I was giving her just tips and sent her a couple of books as well, same as the ones that
Yeah.
you have from Joe Dispenza. She loved
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And
They're good.
when she started working on that and be like, she would tell me like, I felt bloated, my digestion was this, I felt depressed, but then I went out, I meditated a little bit, spent some time under the sun, and my bloating went away.
Bro, people don't realize the sun is
Crazy.
immaculate, wild. I just try to get everybody out in the sun, and they just don't understand.
I just told, so I had a client, he told me on his check-in, he was like first hour and a half when he woke up, he was like, I'm starting to feel like groggy again, whatever. And so I started asking him, okay, well, let's attack the low-hanging fruit here. It's like, what are you doing before you go to bed? He was telling me like, oh yeah, he was like, I definitely scroll, a little bit before I go to sleep. Like, okay, note that. Sleep was okay, like he's getting decent hours, whatever, but he just started to feel like super groggy in the morning. And I'm like, okay, what are you doing when you wake up? He said about 7:30 he feels fine, like the grogginess goes away. I said, what time do you leave the house for work? Like, what's this is the first time you leave the house for the day? About 7:30. Okay, so let's wake up, get sunlight, maybe some movement right when you wake up. Don't wait till 7:30, because that sunlight, you need that for like that exposure for the circadian rhythm, so you don't have that groggy feeling throughout the day, and then you're going to feel better and have that energy to go into the day. So you just need to kind of tighten back up that circadian rhythm. But it's all the sun. The sun is a huge part of all of our systems.
Hey, and that's why I can't do the Midwest. That sun don't even exist.
Mm-mm. No, I don't miss that place, man. Don't miss it.
I was just there, and it was 70 degrees outside, and the sun still wasn't out. Still cloudy and gray. I was like, yeah, this ain't it. This ain't okay.
Mm-mm. Nope. I'll be good over here or
I say
somewhere
this
else.
wanting to experience all the seasons, yet Florida is one of my places in the list that I would consider to move.
I hope.
I'm like,
You guys didn't get snow, did you?
A part of Florida.
Okay.
Not me. North. Like the very northern parts of Florida did, yeah.
You're not that far from north, though, right? You're only like 2 hours south of the border.
Probably something like that. No, gotta be
sounded
more than
so
that.
Mexican.
Gotta be more than that. What'd you say?
That sounded so Mexican. 2 hours away from the border. You gotta swim, boy.
Yeah, you can't be that far because I mean, like Florida for me is 6 hours, 7 hours.
This is
Caden is bad with geography. This is what I just learned yesterday.
No, dude, it's like 4
No
hours.
shot.
Yeah. Just looked.
Hey, my bad. Maybe you guys will get snow next year. I like snow. I enjoy it,
No, you
but
don't.
it just depends on where you live. I enjoy snow. I just don't want to live
Well,
with snow, and I
if it
don't like people
snows where
that.
you
No. I'm saying it depends on where you live on how they take care of the snow and like the weather. Like in the Midwest, if it snows, everything is still open. The roads are going to be perfectly fine. Like you can go, you could drive a Honda Civic and be okay.
Texas
And
gets snow and
in
everything shuts
Texas, North
down.
Carolina, like yeah, we got snow. Bro, the gas station wasn't even open.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if when I say snow, I mean like Colorado kind of place with snow.
I
Dude,
would
Denver.
Colorado. Colorado would be awesome.
I just
That's
don't
what I'm
like
saying.
being cold. I don't like being cold.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing from the 2 times that I went to Colorado to snowboard. I was at night in the balcony from the hotel with a tank top. I don't know why. Like, it was cold, but the cold is different in the mountains for whatever reason.
Caden can only we can only relate to windy cold. When it's not windy, it changes the game. Like I could stand outside in 20-degree, 10-degree weather if it's not windy. But if it's windy, put me back inside.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This was like 20 something, I believe. And I remember I was like with like a thin ass jacket and one of those wife beater tank tops. I'm chilling. Like it's cold, but this is nice. So I just feel like if it was 20 degrees here in Temecula, I will be freezing my balls off 100%. But I don't know. I have that feeling. That's why it's like I want to actually experience, like, of course, in a town that is actually accustomed to snowy weather. So they will clean the streets, groom it, or whatever the frick is called.
Pro said groom it.
Whatever the term is. I know, for example, in Colorado, they throw salt
Oh,
on the
shit.
street to melt.
Yeah,
That's
they
awesome.
actual good ice salt, good salt to actually make sure people can drive on the
awesome.
roads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so in that case, I don't see it as a thing. Now, I did see a picture of one house in one of the outskirts of Denver, and it was completely snowed in, like not too much, but it's like, okay, you clearly couldn't drive on top of that. You need to kind of like shove it
Yeah.
out. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Shoveling snow is not it. That shit sucks.
Unless you're like 13 and need to make a quick buck, it sucks.
Yeah.
Not on the menu.
No, I don't know, for me, I would like to live in an apartment building where they take care of it. Like you pay for that shit. I'm like, cool. Done.
And sometimes they don't.
Motherfuckers, give me my
Put in
money.
a Caden's apartment.
You have fun. Yeah. No. Well, you want to leave anybody with any
Hey, you want to
words
do
of wisdom?
a quick
You got
rapid
a
fire
Q&A?
question? Yeah,
Hey, what is it?
I got
didn't put the
3,
app, so
just for people to know Terezz a little bit more. All right, Terezz. Here we are gonna judge you a lot. If you depends on your answer to this. Are you a diet soda person?
Yes.
oh.
Okay, now the judging question. Which one's your favorite? What the fuck is that?
Fanta or Sunkist Zero Sugar for sure.
Uh,
Or Diet Root Beer.
Has to be the ice cream
Horrible
sundae
takes.
with beer.
I've
Yeah.
never had the rice ice cream, and I've heard such mixed things about it, so I just don't want to try it.
Have
People
you ever
say
had
it's
it?
bad.
Try it anyway. It's gone.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
It tastes like a chocolate Tootsie Pop. That's what it tastes like.
It was delicious. I miss it every single day of my life.
I do too. Especially because I wanted to make a Ninja Creamy ice cream float.
Bro, seriously, that would be fucking nice. All right, on to the next question. Best junk food / non-diet food. Like, what's your favorite food for a cheat meal?
Ice cream.
No, food, not dessert.
That's a
A
food.
burger, for sure. A
Yeah.
burger or sushi, one of the two.
Sushi.
Caden is like daydreaming right now.
Yeah.
Technically, we did this last week too. Technically, week starts today. I got a free meal again.
That's crazy because I don't get a free meal.
Not
Bro,
yet.
you should fire a coach.
Not yet. Dude, he wanted to lose a fuck ton of weight in fucking literally
I'm done.
6 weeks.
Now I want to grow.
Yeah,
Okay,
and now,
I honestly
grow
hate
doesn't
when
mean go
people
eat
ask
whatever
for
you
it.
want.
I hate it. I'm
What?
sorry. When people ask for a free meal.
Why?
Really?
Yeah. Because
Now, do you coach only competitors or do you coach like a lot of lifestyle?
have a lot of more lifestyle than competitors. I would love to be the other way around, but not there yet. But it's like I tell us like, we'll do this diet for a couple weeks for you to get started putting in progress. Eventually, I'll tell you when to get a free meal, or if like if it's not on the program. And I have a very detailed spreadsheet with everything.
Yeah.
And people will still ask, "Can I get a free meal? Can I eat out?" I'm like,
Yeah.
Bro.
It'll be like week
like,
1,
is
2.
it okay if I have one? It's like, do you see, and you can have a free meal on a weekly basis? Like, do you see anywhere in the program? Or what the fuck did we spoke about at the very beginning? Like, I will tell you when you can have a free meal, but at first, I need you to respond and get at least 10 pounds off your fat body.
I just don't think people understand they gotta follow the plan for like at least 2 to 4 weeks before we can deviate. Like you
Dude,
just can't
Bro,
have a free meal if you can't even follow the plan.
1 week. I'm like,
can't even do it. It's just like I said in that video the other day, dude. Like, you have fucking enjoyed yourself enough. You're a fat pig. No, I'm just saying. No.
Just fucking attack him right away. Straight to the jugular.
Yeah, dude.
I despise it. Okay, last one. Just because this one came out of my mind because of an experience I had on Sunday. Would you guys live like in a neighborhood like / apartment complex, stuff like that, or in like a house on the outskirts, like pretty much a ranch with like land and stuff, but still nearby the city, not like a 45-minute drive to the closest
ranch?
Which one would I rather do?
Yeah. Like, for example, your neighborhood.
Is it a literal ranch? Like with
it's a house with a big land. You can
house with big land.
How far is the drive?
It isn't even a question.
20 minutes.
Caden, that's not a question, bro.
Am I living in like a high rise in the city, or is it just a regular ass apartment?
Whichever. No, whichever.
If it's between a nice ass house with some land or a high rise like downtown in a city I want to live in, I'm picking city.
Really?
Your dog hates you
every time.
Your dog fucking hates you.
Well, he wasn't even in my thought process there because he asked me what I wanted, not what my dog wanted. So
yeah, he doesn't pay rent, so he's gonna have.
I don't want to live. I don't want to live in and some of those high rises are fucking huge.
Yeah.
So
yeah, true.
I seen one for downtown Manhattan for $150 million. Holy shit!
Bro, you speak about wanting to move out of the country. You can go to like Thailand or Bali, and you will pay rent for $1,500 for that apartment you're talking about.
I know.
That's why I want to move.
Me too. And it's so easy.
Yeah, I'm with Terezz on this one. I went to a baby shower on Sunday, and they celebrated in the bride's parents' house, and they live. It was a 15-20 minute drive from the closest grocery store because we had to drive by before going on between the land
back
and the
roads.
mountain. Yeah, and no like dirt roads or anything, just like good taken care of. But bro, we drove out. We drove him back. We see like the scenery. I'm like, fuck, I could walk every morning on this shit. I could just live in
the
here.
peace you can just have, and
it depends on where you're at. Because I grew up with that in Indiana. It sucks.
Okay, it's I agreed, understandably, but I think it depends because like I was talking to Julie about this. Like we were sitting outside in the backyard, and I was like, damn, I really hate that I can't even sit in my backyard, and my neighbors can look directly at me right now. What if I wanted to tan in a Speedo, bro?
Are you not fenced up?
We are fenced, but there's 2-story houses next to us that can look right over.
Yeah.
I want my own land, let the dogs run. That's a good walk too. Imagine being able to get outside in the morning. I could walk 2 miles just like on my own property. I don't even got to leave the property.
The only reason I would like that is if I could have like a gun range on the property.
I mean, it's your land. Why would you not?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could. It's just that'd be cool. Just be able to open it. I saw this one dude, and he has like this whole room where all the walls are safes, and there's like a walk-in closet in the room, and I'm talking there's not an inch of space on the wall or in these safes that isn't filled with a gun. Like he had and he was like, then he swung the back door open, and he was like, and it was just a full range. It's like I step out here and shoot whenever I want. That's badass. Where do you live? Because the world's going to shit, and I need to come there.
Bro, honestly, speaking about zombie apocalypse or just apocalypse in general,
I
I,
would love a zombie apocalypse.
I'm ready.
Bring it on, dude. I got one of these.
bro, do you see my feather
We
knife?
on.
I butcher some motherfuckers.
You do have a fat ass. Dude cuts his
Bro.
steak with a knife that's like this
No,
big.
no, no.
Dude. A
It's not
fat-ass
that
knife.
big, but I need to show it to you, Terezz. I can go get it.
For what?
It's a sword. No, I'm kidding. But it's like a feather
here.
looking knife that it's
It does look cool.
sweet, bro.
Yeah,
It's
those are
nice. And I did like a video
sharp,
testing
too.
it. Yeah, I did like a fruit ninja kind of thing. I didn't even feel the resistance of the fruit when I cut it, and it sliced it clean.
Yeah.
Bro,
I need to get some knives.
Bro,
But
TikTok.
really nice knives are really
Expensive.
Yeah.
really nice knives are expensive. I need to look. I want a good knife set.
Bro, I will tell you, I will cut some heads off with that shit in a zombie apocalypse.
I want an apocalypse. Please.
I'm going front line. I'm talking like I'm going straight ahead.
Let's
like,
just restart. Somebody just hit the restart button. Let the zombies come out and hey.
Yeah, we
maybe
say
this
that,
one
but
makes it.
we say that, but I'm scared of spiders, so I'm not sure.
Same.
I'm not sure.
I hate
If
spiders.
I can, I'm running.
I hate spiders,
Dude,
but if it's a zombie, I can shoot. I
So
can't
the other
shoot a
night-
spider.
All the animals get out, and so like we're running around looking for them. I go in the backyard, I'm looking for them, and I go to run between the trees in my backyard. Thank God for the reflexes. I'm talking a 5 foot wide spider web in between these two trees with a fucking like the size of the circumference of this can banana spider just crawling around on it. Terrifying. They're everywhere around my house.
Well,
And that is why I'm gonna cross Florida out of my list.
Yep. This is why I won't move to Florida because of that and gators.
Dude,
Forget about
there's no
me
fucking
in
gators.
Australia.
Don't live 2 hours
Crocodiles,
inland
gators.
in the swamps and live where I live, and you're not going to see any fucking alligators, dude. What do you keep
bro.
saying that for?
I will
Y'all have
not-
gators on the highway. How you gonna tell me
No,
there's
we
not gators
don't.
in the backyard?
I've been here for a year and a half. I haven't seen a single one.
Hey.
And
And
that
you
was
gonna
the
walk
first
outside?
spider I've seen. Actually, I found a fat ass brown recluse on my porch a week ago. Those are the first two.
You wanna know a funny story though? One of the times when I came here as like a little kid, so we used to live in a house with like one of the casitas, right? Like outside. So and the space between the main house and the casita had like this little storm drain or whatever. That it was pretty much like yay big, right? Like just to compare to my head, yay big.
Normal one, yeah.
And one time I just decide to look down. I was probably like 8 years old, and I see
Bad
a
idea.
spider the size of the storm drain. By the way, thick
Where was this?
motherfucker.
This was Argentina, right?
No, it was no, brother. It was right here. Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh fuck no.
I never run inside so fast, and you know what's the funny thing? I locked the door as if that would make a difference. I just closed it and locked it like
So
And
it
it's
ain't
just gonna
it.
disappear, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like is when you walk away from spiders and you come back,
They
they
disappear
Where did that motherfucker go? Where are you at?
every time.
yeah. Thankfully, my dad saw me doing that, and he asked me what happened, and I told him, and so he just flushed it down. Like we know it was gone, but damn, bro,
Gone or in
I
your
want-
pipe system?
somewhere it gone down the drains. But
I
it
can't
was
do it. It
happened
sucks.
in Argentina, and I lived in a 5th story, by the way, in Argentina. I went middle of the night to the bathroom, go to pee, and the bottom to flush the toilet, it's like above your head, right? You need to press it. It was old house. And I press it, whatever, and I was half asleep. And I look up and I see a spider pretty much the same size, like right next to where you need to press to flush the toilet. I'm like backing out, trying to open the door and not get close to the spider, and then I'm like waking up my mother for her
Jumps
to
at
kill
you.
the spider. Bro, it was fucking humongous. And what the hell is doing a spider like that in the middle of the city? It doesn't happen. It should not happen. I'd rather
I don't
Everywhere,
do
bro.
bugs, bro.
Bitches.
I can't do bugs. Call me a bitch. That's fine. I can't do bugs.
Any bug?
No, certain bugs is fine, but like insects, like shit like that, snakes, spiders,
Oh yeah.
I don't
You might
do
be
it, bro.
bitch.
I can't do it. That's fine. That's fine.
Spiders is like the only. It can only like any further than that, and
You're not
anything
afraid of
else.
snakes?
No. No, I mean I'm not stupid. I don't want to get bit,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna freak out. Like if it's small enough and I can make sure it's not venomous, like I might try to grab that bitch on the head.
No, bro.
Nice.
Snakes are illegal in Hawaii. They don't even exist.
They're
Nice.
illegal?
Yes. They don't even exist because they could take over the island. Like, we don't even
How?
have mosquitoes, bro, because if they
How could they-
overpopulated, they could kill our ecosystem.
What I love about Hawaii is like Hawaii, there's wild chickens.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, everywhere. Literally everywhere, bro.
That's dope.
Free protein, bro.
Catch and eat.
Literally, they're
Shit.
everywhere, bro. You
I
could
can
be
eat for free there then.
you could be in the Walmart parking lot, bro, and there's chickens just walking
Can you
around.
kill them and take them?
I mean, I'm sure you could, but you wouldn't want to get caught.
Yeah, I don't know what the law is. I just saw them once. Like,
But they're
That-
just everywhere.
The one thing I'm not excited for when we go there is that spam shit. That's
Bro,
disgusting.
spam
Why
is
do y'all
delicious.
do that? Why do you
What
guys
are you
do that?
talking about?
never had
You
it.
eat hot dogs?
No. Ew. I'm not a glizzy gobbler. What the fuck do I look like? No.
You spam, I understand,
Yeah, I don't know why.
but you just gotta cook spam the right way.
No. Spam is like, dude, any meat that
In a
sells
can.
outside of a refrigerator in a can on a gas station shelf, I'm not going to consume.
I just can't agree.
That's disgusting, and you're fucking gross for that.
That's fine. That's fine.
Do you got regular
But
meat
it's
there?
so good. Yes, nigga. What?
that
Kahlua
shit
pork
out
is
of my
literally a
face.
pig cooked in the ground.
Ew.
No,
Pork's
we're gonna get
gross. I don't
banned.
eat pork. I don't eat
my
pork. It's
God.
disgusting. What are you fucking doing over there?
What
I'm
is
not
this
paying.
guy?
I'm not. I'm not
What am I
buying
doing?
a $1,500
Hawaiian
flight to go
Samoas
over there
have,
and
like,
eat
the
fucking pork
Some of
and
the best
spam.
shape.
Huh?
Yo, Kalua pork is delicious though.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't
Samoans
even.
did
and Hawaiians are like the best. They have like some of the
No,
best structure.
seriously.
No, they don't.
Wait, what? What you said?
They're, don't get me wrong, monsters, but let's be real.
Good structure, like they grow.
Oh,
Very
okay.
big.
All right. Yeah,
Oh.
I'll give you that.
I understand.
Like
I'll
what are
give
you
you that.
talking
I
about?
don't eat pork.
Literally known
It's
as just
steak
big
in a burger.
niggas.
That's true.
Pork is great. I think that
Pork's not good. Pork's not good. Pork's not good.
No, Caden, I would love for you to. Did you ever try Kalua?
He's gonna try Kalua pork. It's gonna be at the wedding. It's 100% gonna be there.
I'm not gonna eat that. I don't eat.
Yes,
No.
you are.
I'm not
Caden,
going
if
to.
you
I promise
trust
you, I
me
don't
with-
eat pork.
If you trust me with like the pineapple, the fruit, and the alma mater and everything,
It's
at
not
least
even
get,
about
like-
that. It's pig is gross, and it's
Yeah, it's
like the
absolutely
worst meat you could eat. I'm not eating.
100%, 100%.
Hey, Caden, this pile of shit tastes so good. Try it. No, because it's poop.
It's the meat that ate the poop, but it's still the meat. No, I'm kidding.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
No,
Slop
I-
eaters, bro.
I am with you. That is like pork is disgusting, and I'm like not eating pork unless it's like in an Argentinian barbecue, just because I have no control of what they buy and what they serve. Obviously, I'm still gonna eat it because I like it. Or even like I would usually not put bacon on the burger. Like I don't care honestly about that.
Beef bacon.
Or if it's
fire.
Kalua pork,
Beef bacon is gas. But Kalua pork is like the only pork I eat,
I never had beef
to be
bacon.
honest.
So what's so
Caden
different
put me
about
on.
it? What's so good about it?
It's
How it's made.
how
It's
how
flavored,
it's
yeah.
tenderness. It's
Is it thin or is it thick?
shredded.
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 Yeah. It's serious.
Like I said, you don't have to have a lot, but you can like literally try like a small piece. It'll be at the wedding 100%.
I'll melt and die. I can't.
Terezz,
That's
just
fine.
don't even tell him that it's
kidding.
Kalua pork and just be like, hey, want to
Just
try
put it on his plate.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna make them put it on your plate, and you're not gonna know. So when they serve you,
You see that
It'll just
big
be on
motherfucker over there? Just serve him Kalua pork. Just Kalua pork.
Only.
No sides, no
Yeah,
beverage,
only.
nothing.
Tell him it's beef.
tell them it's steak. That's it.
It's not that I probably do like it. I love bacon, but I don't eat it.
Turkey bacon?
But for the one time, I would rather have beef bacon, but I will eat turkey bacon. Yeah.
I need to
I'd
try.
rather eat beef bacon.
Never
Yeah,
had
if
it.
you haven't been put on the beef bacon wave, bro, get on it.
It's just
It is,
expensive.
It is very expensive.
Like
but-
$9 for like 6 pieces, if that.
Yeah.
One time not gonna kill me. All right, boys. I really
All right,
need-
y'all. I am going to get this pre-workout in and go hit a back day.
Nice.
I gotta go hit legs.
Yeah,
Fun.
gross. We need to talk about that, Mister One Leg. Well,
What do you
remind
mean
me,
by that?
Mr. Singular Leg Training.
Yeah, we do need to get this
Remind
new
me.
plan. I'm ready to grow.
All right, game on. All three of us are now on the race to catching Matias in size. That's the game.
I've seen this
have
guy's
one
check-ins.
more-
I'm not catching up.
You have one more week until like start hitting quad, and then it's like you let you.
Fuck you. All right, y'all. Appreciate you tuning in.
I appreciate y'all. Yep.
Appreciate you for coming on, Terezz. Thank you very
thank
much.
you
Tell
for
everybody
being
where
here.
to find you.
Terezz Lee, Terezle on everything.
All right. Appreciate you.
Easy.
Go check him out. Give him a follow. And go talk shit to him in his comments. Say whatever you want. It's a free game.
Yes, it is.
All right, y'all. See you next
He's
week.
out.
Later.